friends, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips for having a stress-free Thanksgiving. Let's get started. Okay, as I said in the opening, we're going to be discussing some of my top tips for having a smooth, as stress-free as possible Thanksgiving, especially if, well, really only if you're the one throwing it. If you're just arriving with a pie you got at the market, your day is pretty easy. But for those of us who actually throw the event, we know that a lot goes into it, a lot of time, energy, so much money goes toward making the day as special as possible. Now, I'm a veteran Thanksgiving planner. I have been helping with Thanksgiving since I was a child. I have been planning it and pulling it off on my own at my house for like 10 years now. So, you know, I have quite a bit of experience when it comes to actually pulling things off. And I have learned over the years that there are certain things that I can do that help me get and stay organized, manage my time as well as possible, and really there are some like non-negotiable sanity savers that I've discovered over the years that just help me. So I figured I'd share them with you today. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. My first tip, get or make a holiday plan. There are tons of free holiday planners. You can print them online. I will have a couple linked down below. Basically, I just print the stuff that I want and leave the rest sitting as a PDF on my computer. And if for some reason I need to go back and print something later, it's not a problem for me. Here's tip number 2. You have to prioritize. You are not going to be able to get done everything you want to get done. If you're like me, you have a Pinterest board with all the lovely little Thanksgiving things you want to see happen, all the desserts you want to try, the crafts for the kids, the table settings that you like. You have to prioritize. Unless you have a lot of help, pulling all that off and still being able to spend time with your family is going to be difficult. So definitely just pick the things that are really, really important to you, the stuff that you really want to see happen. You have to sit down, prioritize what you want to happen, and put it in your planner so that it actually gets done. Tip number 3, breaking things down. For me, what has worked for me in the past is creating a week-to-week schedule for the month of November. And then once we get to the week of Thanksgiving, I break it down even further, going day to day, all of the items that I have to get done, shopping, things like that. So definitely sit down and create some sort of schedule that's going to work for you. Tip number 4, if you are somebody who plans holidays and events regularly, you might want to consider getting yourself an event binder. This is mine. I've had it for years and years. I have a section for birthdays, a section for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And I keep pretty much every list that I make in this binder. I keep my schedule, I keep my planner, gift giving, organization, what have you. It all goes in here. And not only does it keep me organized, but the kind of neat thing about it is it kind of serves as like a little scrapbook or like memory keeping for the last few years. It's all built in here and I can kind of look back and not only see what worked for me last year and what didn't, but also kind of preserve the memories for me as well. So I highly recommend you getting something like this. It doesn't have to be this elaborate. You can just have like a file folder, what have you, but you can keep recipes in here. You can keep your schedules. If you are somebody who makes like invitations and stuff like that, you can keep copies in your folder just as like a little memory keeping project for you as well. But I highly recommend getting yourself something to organize yourself. Now on to my last tip. This is something that I have always done. It gets it out of the way, lets me not have to think about it, and really takes a huge amount of stress off of myself when I'm getting ready in the morning. And that is to plan my and my family's outfits ahead of time. I actually put it into my schedule to plan out my family's outfits, including me, at the beginning of the week. and I try my clothes on. I think about how I look, whether I'm going to be comfortable in that outfit, comfortable standing in those shoes for a very long time, and whether I'm not like self-conscious, I don't have like a little bit of chub here that I want to hide, whatever it is, whatever your particular bugaboos when it comes to clothing, get it figured out well ahead of time. This will save you so much aggravation. And speaking of getting ready, I do have a bonus tip for you. This is something that will just save your sanity, especially if you are somebody who can kind of get harried or like overwhelmed really easily when it comes to scheduling events and having people over. Get ready before you do anything else. Get your hair and your makeup done. At least that. If you want to change into your nice outfit a few minutes before your guests arrive, that's one thing. Do not save your shower, your hair, your makeup. Don't save that for the last minute. Don't say, oh, I got so much to do, I better hurry up and do this, and then I'll jump into the shower. You will be so stressed, especially if things go wrong in the kitchen and you have to play catch up. So for myself personally, I do not walk out of my bedroom door to start cooking and getting in the kitchen and setting things up until I myself am ready. My hair is done, my makeup is done, my outfit is on. I hit that door, put on my apron, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, I might come into my bathroom, freshen up a little bit a few minutes before people arrive, and that's fine. And like I said earlier, if you want to save your outfit until just before your guests arrive, you can do that, do a touch up on the hair and the makeup, and then you're ready to go. Stress-free, easy, done. So I highly, if you are somebody who waits to get ready because you feel like you have so much to do, and then you're scrambling and actually in your bathroom putting on makeup when your guests are arriving, that's not the way to go. That's going to make you more stressed, and it just sets a bad tone. So definitely, I highly encourage you to get yourself ready before you do anything else. Okay guys, that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you found these tips helpful in some way, and if you guys have tips to share, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I am always looking to sharpen my skills, up my Thanksgiving game, and if you have an awesome tip that really helps you out, leave me a little comment. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please enjoy your holiday and try not to stress out. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.